We all know Frey wants to be Crow's wife. I don't know who I would say my favorite male character is in this game. It might be Crow. I don't know. Everything was put back into order by Angelica and Marquis Ragnar. And with that, the crisis at the Schwartz-Drake barrier came to an end. Shortly thereafter, the Marquis formally recognized his defeat and swore an oath to Princess Alphen. He swore, "From this moment on, my provincial army shall withdraw from the alliance and play no further part in the war." Our outfits are so ridiculous. No, she took off her nun dress. Lame. Elisa's mother also returned to her position as chairman of the Rhineford group. In no time at all, she went to work reuniting the various divisions and quelling the chaos that had arisen. What about that mysterious extra division? Sifting through the information she had acquired, she discovered that the soldats were primarily being produced in the West. This knowledge in hand, she drove herself to investigate further, doing all within her power to guide the war to a conclusion. But was Anton ever reunited with Ricky? That's what the people want to know. While all of that was going on, they landed the Courageous in the newly liberated Roer. And the Rhineford Company was gracious enough to offer to perform full-scale maintenance on her. I mean, they'd better. I liberated them. I deserve free maintenance. Class 7 then decided to use the downtime to relax in the city while they had the chance. Oh, we have free time now in Roer. We truly are never leaving the city. Oh God, so many people I'm gonna have to talk to. So many. Roer Stopover Day, December 22nd. The city has a much nicer energy to it than it did under the Alliance control. It must be due to the chairman returning to her post and the Marquis declaring neutrality. I'm happy to see how things have changed, but this peace came at a steep price. Maybe a walk would do some good. Are we just going to ignore the fact that Vulcan was a murderer? Like, he killed people. And he did really bad things when he was a Jaeger. Are we just gonna be like, oh, but he died, so it's sad? He wasn't a good person. Sure, he was Crow's, air quotes, friend, but he wasn't a good person. I'm still feeling kind of down, but maybe spending some time talking with the others will help. I should probably check on Valimar, too. I really overworked him yesterday. In the first fight, yes. In the second fight, somehow we took, like, no damage. I got nothing. I wasn't gonna reload the save, though, because, I would rather die. It might be best to hold off on that until I'm done in the city, though. Bonding points, which can be used to trigger bonding events, will be allocated to you on stopover days. To advance the story, choose to board the Courageous at the airport. Received bonding points. For the duration of the stopover day, Roer's town map can be accessed by pressing the square button. We get 5 bonding points. Okay, who can we hang out with? Okay, we have Elisa, Alphen, Machias, Gaius, Toa, Sarah. Oh my god. So like everyone in existence other than Sharon and Celine. Okay. Okay. Fantastic. And I have so many people to talk to. Can I go in this building now too? Oh, I can. Even more people to talk to. All right. Let's get down to business, I guess. 50 million people to talk to. So little time. What's up? Mint's safe after all? After not hearing a peep from her after 2 months, I was really starting to fear for the worst. I guess that military academy really toughened her up. So proud. Fantastic news. Great to hear that she's doing well. Thanks, all of you. If Mint could hang in there these last 2 months, I can make the most of my situation too. Let's start with putting this department back together. Somehow, Mint's life, everything goes her way. I don't understand how. Sir, the orbital computer production line is completely unusable. They've made such crazy modifications to it that I can't make heads or tails of the darn thing. Alright, I'll take care of this. You get to work on restoring the design data. Of course, sir. His glasses are wild. Now that we finally got our home back, it's time to get everything back to the way it was. I'll get that data restored. You count on it. Good luck. I sense a lot of overtime in your future. Better you than me. Hello, dude that looks like Machias' dad. Our department's back to work too. I'm so happy I could hug you. Please don't. I'll try to restrain myself, however. Yeah, restrain yourself. Oh, I've been dreaming of this moment for so long now. Time to get back to work, and no more slacking. I haven't worked in so long that Whitney's probably surpassed me in salesmanship experience. I'll have to double down on work and make up for lost time. Anything else new? Hi. Welcome to Rhineford Corporate Headquarters. Allow me to take this opportunity to personally thank you for liberating Roer. No thanks necessary. Honestly, that wasn't even our goal. It just kind of, happened. We were just trying to save the chairman for Elisa's sake. We are glad we could do that, though. As are we. The chairman is hard at work rebuilding the group and trying to get it back to peak capacity as we speak. And once Rhineford returns to normal, Roer should follow. We could not be more grateful for all you've done. You're welcome. We're all truly relieved that the chairman is safe. Now that she's back and Lord Heidel, whatever, has been confined to his mansion, the group should slowly start returning to normal. I'm sorry. We let that perverted freak go back to his mansion instead of jail. Excuse me? Must be nice to be rich. It'll likely take some time, but I'm glad that the process can finally begin. You have our most heartfelt thanks. How does he get to just go back to his mansion after all of this crap? We're truly relieved that the chairman is safe. Yeah. Oh my god. That is not fair. He should be in jail. We should have thrown him out the window when we had the chance. I'd feel better about life then. Master Reen Schwarzer of Thor's Military Academy, I presume. Lady Elisa is on the 24th floor at the moment. She's with Her Highness Princess Alphen at the moment. Will you be going to see them? That was the plan. Thanks for letting me know. The chairman is currently in a director's meeting. I'm as thrilled to have her back at work as any other employee here, but still. I can't say that I'm not a little worried about her. Maybe this is just for now. I freaking hope so. That guy belongs in prison. Since she started work yesterday, she barely seems to have gotten any rest. Anything else? If Sharon were to stay by her side, I wouldn't be quite so concerned, but I've heard that she'll be departing for West Erebonia shortly. I hope the chairman at least tries to be mindful of her health. Good luck with that. Sharon is going to the west, though. She's not gonna, join me. Rhineford medal. I don't have this. I'll take one. Not gonna equip it. Okay. Hi. How humiliating. We were forced to follow the acting chairman's orders to the letter. As awful as that was, things got even worse when we ended up letting those archaisms run rampant in the building. We're in the middle of a complete revamp of our security protocols to make sure that this can never happen again. I'm so ashamed that we let the terrorist sarcasms run loose in here. We all feel responsible for what happened, and we're reworking our security so that it won't happen again. Okay. Oh, I did not mean to speak to you again. That is my bad. It's a tank. Hi. Hold on. You're one of the heroes who freed the city. What an honor to be able to meet you like this. Oh, wow. This will be quite the story at my next business meeting. I really didn't do much. Honestly, your praise is probably better saved for Angelica. Not at all. There's no way Roer would have been freed if not for the courageous. So on behalf of everyone here in Roer, allow me to thank you for your incredible work. Well, thank you for the thanks, I guess. It's so good to finally be back to business again. Time to buckle down and get some work done. Okay. If the courageous is docked, sure, docked, parked, whatever, here in Roer, can I reunite Vivi and Lynch then? There's no reason not to. An alarm started sounding right when I was about to close a huge deal yesterday. Really scared the life out of me. But looking around at how fired up the staff is today, I've got a feeling today's gonna go really well. And we can reunite Becky and Hugo, is I think his name. Okay, you only had the one line. Got it. Still need to get this airship back. That'll happen when it happens. Or it won't. Who knows? Did I talk to you? Good day and welcome to the Rhineford Company's corporate headquarters. It feels so great to be back to work. It's been so long since I was actually able to do my job. Enough about me. Feel free to go inside with all you Thor's kids have done. You can come and go as you please. Thank you. We've temporarily increased security in and around the building, but you kids can enter as you please. You've got business, we'll be happy to wave you on through. Cool. Oh, hey! How did you get here? What if Andre is actually working for Ouroboros and that's how he's able to just freely travel during war times? Honestly, I kind of hope that's the case because I think it'd be really funny. This town may be made of steel, but its people are not. To see them finally understand each other moves me to tears. I'm so proud of all of you. Do you hope to become creatures of love as well? No. No. You have a lot of potential. Perhaps I could take you under my wing and make you my students. No. Andre for the final villain. Lady Angelica was here this morning and stroked both of us on the head. Oh. She did tell us she'd be leaving with the other students from her academy while she was doing that, though. Do we get to actually keep Angelica? I didn't think our sweet time together would be so brief. It's just so like Lady Angelica to come and go at a moment's notice. That's just another thing I love about her. I hope we get to keep Angelica. Just as I thought everything was sorted out, Lady Angelica tells us that she's going to be leaving us. I hope she's not planning to flirt with any girls elsewhere in the country. I think she is planning to flirt with every girl in the country. She's such a playgirl. She has us, so why would she ever need anyone else? I think you answered your own question. I can't control her wandering eyes, but I'll only ever have eyes for her. Okay. Live your life, I guess. I'm I've been told that Sister Quell was transferred elsewhere. I'm so sad she had to leave us. I hope I can see her again someday. I was really hoping Sister Quell would stay here a lot longer. There's so much more I wanted to teach her. Still, we both serve the same goddess, so perhaps we'll meet again. I truly hope so. Yeah. Angie sure does serve the goddess. You're right. Mm-hmm. Now that the Marquis has changed his position on the war, peace has finally returned to the city. It seems this was what most of the soldiers wanted all along deep down. Conflicts are incredibly tragic for everyone involved, even more so when they're between family members. In a sense, though, we Erebonians are all a part of one great family. I can only hope the bitterness that has divided this country ends soon. We cannot do much, but we must do what we're able. Welcome to Roer Cathedral. I've heard one of the terrorists was called to the goddess's side during the battle at the Schwarzdrake barrier. Though he may have strayed from the right path, each lost light still makes the world a dimmer place. I mean, he was like a murderer, though. I pray that he might find peace in his final rest. Thank you. O wandering soul, find thy solace at the goddess's side. Okay. Where to? I don't know that I have it in me to do all of the hangout events again, but maybe. We're no longer part of the Noble Alliance, nor will we play any further part in the war. We will not, however, permit anyone to threaten the safety of this province. Our pride is still intact. Suspicious persons will be arrested on sight, so do not push your luck. Okay, well, you should go inside this mansion and arrest Heidel. He's the most suspicious. The Marquis is currently resting in his mansion. To be perfectly honest, I'm relieved that things ended this way. We all care about both his lordship and Lady Angelica. We wouldn't want anything to happen to either of them. No one who backed Lady Angelica in her plans is going to be punished for it. It's perfectly fine by me. I'm just glad this came to an end without hurting a hair on either of their heads. We might not be participating in the war, but we will not hesitate to defend the order of our province. Don't forget that for a minute. Okay. Whatever. Was not planning to threaten the safety of Roer. They say the modernization of Roer was really dependent on 3 people. The first, the former Rhineford chairman, Gwyn Rhineford. Second, President Schmidt of the Roer Institute of Technology. The third isn't nearly as well known, but it's that genius artisan. They're all amazing, but they apparently don't get along very well. So you won't see them working together very often. It's a shame, too. Imagine what sort of incredible things they could make if they all worked together. I'd love to see those 3 men work together on something one day. No matter what they make, I'm sure it would be a thing of beauty. I don't know. Oh, Mint is home. Hey. I'm so glad Mom and Instructor Mary are all right. Thanks for the whole liberating Roer thing, Reen. Yeah, no problem, Mint. I need you to rebuild this ship for me, though. Mary is single-handedly sinking it, and your uncle is nowhere to be seen. Seriously, I really mean it. I can't thank you and your classmates enough. It's not like you didn't play a part in it or anything. But liberating Roer is just one step on our path to liberating the Academy. We'll all be counting on you. I won't let you down. Wow, you really went all out with the food, Mom. Of course I did. What better cause for celebration than seeing your daughter for the first time in ages? Ah, this is the best. There's really nothing like your home cooking. Wow, you really went all... Oh, no, this is the same. Okay. the sounds of things, you all fought wonderfully yesterday. It was quite a shock when I heard the particulars of what happened, but I'm glad you're all safe. Us too. Thank you, instructor. Are you sure you don't want to come with us? You wouldn't be the first instructor to come on board the Courageous, and we'd be more than happy to have you. I'm certain that if I were to join you on the ship, I would only be a burden. That's due in no small part to my family potentially objecting to my presence there and causing trouble for everyone. As inactive as it sounds, I think the best thing I can do for you is to stay here and pray for your safety and success. Well, if you're sure, you're sure. We'll try not to let you down. I like to imagine that Roer will be safe for the time being, but take care all the same. The same to all of you. May Adios watch over you all. I will stay here and pray for your continued safety and success. As soon as you succeed in liberating the Academy, however, I'll be right there. All right. Well, now that Mint's back with us, all we need to worry about is you and Makarov. As I've explained to you numerous times, Makarov and I are certainly friends, but I'm afraid we don't have the sort of relationship you seem to think we do. Oh? Have you got a problem with my baby brother? What's your deal? That's not what I'm saying. I think it is what you're saying. Sure, he's a little clumsy and maybe he's sort of unkept and prone to getting lost all the time, but he's my family. I feel like Makarov is the only one in this family who does not get lost all the time. So if you've got any issues with him, just tell me and I'll field them in his place. Come on, lay it on me. She's been acting like this for a whole month now. And I think my daily stomach pains have something to do with her cooking. Yeah, I mean, I saw that pot. It had purple bubbles boiling out of it. That's not natural. That's how death happens. Where is Makarov, though? So weird. Roer's back to the way it was. This is the best. I was hoping this day would come, but man, that is not how I figured Nordia's involvement in the war would end. Lady Angelica never ceases to amaze. You could look all over Zemuria and you'd never find another noble quite like her. Lady Angelica doesn't behave the way you think a noble would, but that's what's great about her. She really topped herself this time, though. That's all you have to say. There are so many people to talk to. Hi. What happened with the Schwarzstreik barrier is the talk of the town. It's hard to believe that ash-colored night really exists, though. I've heard all of the stories about the Great Knights ending conflicts, but maybe this means they're not just stories after all. The ash-colored night is just like the way the Great Knights are described in the ancient legends. Perhaps that means those old stories are more than just stories. Okay. Still nothing I want to buy? All right. Sounds like you had quite the ordeal over at the Schwarzstreik barrier. It's over now, though, which means you've got some time to relax a little. And you know what'll help you relax? A cocktail. Here, I'll teach you. Don't worry, it's non-alcoholic. All right. Recipe for Sweet Blue. I heard you've been keeping busy. I also hear that there was a fatality during the recent battle. Feel free to take the time to rest and unwind. Please, enjoy your visit. Becky Ragnar withdrew from the Alliance? That's good news. Now I can focus on my work without worrying about war on my doorstep. I've got a lot to prepare with the end of the school year around the corner, along with 2 students who are dangerously low on credits. It's almost time for the students to move on to the next grade, which means I have a lot of work to do. I'll have to make sure those 2 submit their reports at the very least. They could be in real trouble if they don't. All right. moving along.